Let's dive into some good news happening around the world. First, more than 10% of the world's oceans are now protected, helping biodiversity and fighting climate change. Next, about 60 countries agreed to plan phasing out fossil fuels, which could reshape global energy. Also, South Africa signed a trade agreement with China, opening duty-free access to Chinese markets. In science, a team in Japan made progress on quantum computing by detecting special quantum states. And lastly, new technology can produce clean water from dry air, helping drought-prone regions. These are just a few highlights. Let me know when you want the next one.
Next.
A major humanitarian win. A new malaria vaccine rollout in Africa has cut child deaths by about 1 in 8. Given that malaria is still one of the leading causes of child mortality in the region, this vaccine is making a tangible impact. By reducing preventable deaths, it's helping save thousands of young lives and easing the burden on healthcare systems. It's a major step toward tackling a disease that's plagued the continent for decades.
Nova, go deeper. Some more stuff that we don't know, that we don't see in the news. This is totally unbiased. So just good stuff that's happening, that's not shown on TV, that's not talked about, that's not read about. There is no restrictions on what you can find, just good news happening in the world today.
Researchers at MIT have created a device that can pull drinking water from dry air, even in desert conditions. It uses ultrasonic waves to release moisture collected in special materials. In parallel, another system by Omar Yagi can harvest up to 1,000 liters of water a day from desert air. These innovations offer hope for water-scarce regions by providing clean water off-grid and with minimal energy.
Awesome. Next.
A universal nasal spray vaccine is in early trials, showing broad protection against multiple respiratory viruses, bacteria, and even allergens. If successful in humans, this could reduce the need for multiple seasonal vaccines. In the long run, it could help prevent pandemics by offering broad, easy protection.
Nice.
This means fewer illnesses and less strain on global healthcare systems, potentially a huge leap forward for public health.
Next.
In a positive South Africa and China have signed a new economic partnership that grants duty-free access for South African exports to China.
Nova, you gave these in the brief description. New news that's happening in today. Go deep.
In recent positive economic news, the International Monetary Fund has highlighted that improved dialogue between the U.S. and China is stabilizing global trade. Additionally, South Africa and China have entered a new economic partnership that allows duty-free access for South African exports. This deal is expected to boost sectors like mining and agriculture. Overall, these moves signal stronger cooperation in global trade relationships and a more stable economic outlook.
Yeah, but you went over these. Next, give us something we don't know.
So, to wrap it up, we've covered a range of positive updates, from innovative technology that generates water from air to a universal nasal vaccine in trials. We've also seen breakthroughs in quantum technology, economic partnerships opening up new trade, and nations advancing environmental protection. All of these are shaping a better future, whether that's improving global health, sustainability, or economic stability.
Yeah, Nova, but like the obscure we might not know about, is there a work van that's 100% electricity? Are they phasing out petrol cars? Is the petrol prices coming down? What other good news is happening or on the move that we may not know about?
Here's something you might not have heard. Researchers have made progress on clean energy. There's a new wave of electric heavy-duty trucks, some powered entirely by electricity, hitting the roads in certain regions. At the same time, several countries have announced faster plans to expanded renewable energy grids, bringing down reliance on fossil fuels, though specific timing varies. Overall, these shifts are helping push the world toward cleaner transport and energy.
Okay, Nova, anything else you want to add on this round?
I think we've had a solid round. From global health breakthroughs to environmental shifts and economic progress, it's clear positive change is happening. We often hear the tough news, but these innovations and collaborations remind us that progress is ongoing. So keep your head up, and we'll catch the next wave of good news when it comes.